Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Einstein Muki, and if you are a global bank administrator, in this video I will be showing you how to configure the different limit for mobile transaction. Global banks mobile bank application, there are some limits that you have to set and you have to configure within global bank, and these are at the level of mobile money, movement of cash from the account of the client to mobile money, to mobile phone, right, and vice versa. And this will also affect the movement of cash from one account to the other. So this is where you're going to be able to set the different limits, and I want you to know that the system was not constructed so that anyone can just jump in and do transactions. So there are some limits, there's some categories you have to create for different clients who are activated or whose global banks mobile banking features are activated in global banks. So what we do is we're going over here to operation parameters and we're going down to mobile bank, a limit here, and we have this very beautiful window where we have the different options, and by default we have just created just default data, right? And this default comes with 3 different categories of customers that are using mobile bank to move money from their account to mobile money, from one account to the other, and from the mobile money back to the account. So we have the standard mobile, we have the gold mobile, and we have the premium mobile. And take note that you can call this whatever you want within the framework of your institution. So these are just for the purposes of demo. So what we have here, I'm going to explain these so that you get a clearer understanding of all the fields that are available on this form, so we don't make mistakes. And remember, for any transaction to take place, there is a minimum and there is a maximum. So we begin with we forget about this code. All right, this is for system use, and this description of course is what we're going to see at the level of activating mobile bank per client. We're going to be able to see all these options and know where to place a client. So here we have max amount to mobile per day. So we have here the maximum amount of money that the standard client can transfer from his account to a mobile money. You have to let your administration decide that, okay? And then we have max amount to mobile per week. So this is per day, all right, this is per week. Now if we are having 50,000 francs CFA per day, and per week should be 50 times 7 or something like that if they have to be doing maximum of 50k per day. And here we have max amount to mobile per month. So we begin with per day, per week, and per month, and this is for the standard mobile client. And down here we have the number of transactions, maximum number of transactions per day. Now if we say that the maximum amount is 50, and we say here that the maximum amount is 5, it means that the clients can do 5 transactions of 10,000 francs each per day. And here we have max amount to mobile per transaction. Okay, so we have 10,000, meaning that if we change this to 50, it means the transaction, the client is going to be able to do just 1 transfer, and that will already hit the limit per day. And we have here max amount from mobile. Now in version 1.0, the current version, we are not still able to receive from mobile, but that is currently being added to the system so that you can receive money from mobile to your account. So the maximum amount that a standard client can receive from mobile as per demo is 1 million, but don't forget this is demo, and let the institution decide what to be the figure here. And we have a minimum to mobile per transaction. We want to avoid a situation where people play around with the system and begin to do some transactions or transfers of 1 franc, 5 francs, and so on. And so we're going to set a limit, the minimum that must be that is authorized, as a matter of fact. And then we have max amount to account per day. Now this applies when there is movement of funds from one account to another within the institution, and so the maximum account for a standard mobile client should be set at this level, maybe 1 million or even more or less. And again, the decision belongs to the institution. All right, so we go over to this minimum amount to account per day. This is the minimum that can be moved from one account to the other. And again, we want to avoid the client doing some negligible transactions within the system. And again, here we have the max amount to account per transaction. If I'm to move from one account to the other, what is the maximum per transaction? Not per day, this is per transaction, so it plays on the amount per day as well. So you can go ahead and configure. You may want to use these pre-configured values, but then the institution is going to decide how you're going to call the different categories, all right, for these mobile transactions, and how much is supposed to be a limit. I hope this has been a helpful video, as I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.